Hi friends, today I'm going to discuss a very recent PYQ theme which has been introduced in the prelims examination, and in 2026 prelims examination you can expect a question on that theme. I'm going to link the current affairs with this PYQ theme. So first let us understand what is that PYQ theme. Guys, generally if you have gone through the PYQs of last 15 years, you will not see any question coming from laws passed by the parliament in the last 1 year. Generally, UPSC do not ask details of legislation passed by the parliament. But for the first time in 2024, UPSC question setters ask question on a law which was passed by the parliament that year, Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam. And if you see the question, the manner in which the question was framed, lot of facts were there in that question. Therefore, if you have not read the details of the law, you could not solve this question. So in 2026 prelims examination, which are those very important laws passed by the parliament in the last 1 years where you can expect a question and you should definitely prepare. Let us see the first act. The first act is, guys, VBG Gram Act 2025. Viksit Bharat Guaranteed for Rojgar and Ajivika Mission. This is a very important act, guys, which you should definitely prepare. So, guys, this Viksit Bharat G Gram Act was passed by the Parliament in December 2025. It replaced the 20-year-old Manrega law of 2005. Okay, so what are the distinctive features? So, guys, one of the most distinctive feature of this is that the number of days for the livelihood in a year has been increased from 100 days to 125 days per household annually. This is very, very important. 125 days. Because why I'm saying this is important, because you see, UPSC whenever is asking question on acts, it is focusing on facts. Okay, so they can play with the facts. Also, a very important change which has happened is that the funding pattern has now been 60-40 between center and state, and for the northeastern and Himalayan state it is 90-10. Okay, so 60 from the center, 40 from the state for the unskilled wage. Okay, so guys, this act is for what? Unskilled work, unskilled manual work. Okay, so this is very important. Also, guys, they have said that there will be 4 areas where this scheme will focus upon. These are water related work, livelihood related infrastructure, core rural infrastructure like roads, gram panchayat buildings, Anganwadi centers, waste management assets, and last, special works for extreme weather events like cyclones, okay, and floods, etc., etc. A very important provision of this act is that in a year there will be 60-day no work, no work. So there is a statutory provision that for 60 days during the peak agriculture season there will be no work. So these are the two important provisions. These are the two important provisions which is there for this act. Okay, so two facts are there, 60 days and 125 days, which you should definitely prepare. Okay, also guys, the wage should be given within 2 weeks, okay, within 15 days. So this is also important, you should have a look at it. This is flashcard, you can go through that. Another important act which I feel can come in 2026 prelims examination is the Shanti Act. This is really very important. Okay, I would say that this is more important than the first act, because guys, nuclear energy is one topic which is very important for 2026 prelims examination, because recently, even the fast breeder reactor achieved criticality. Fast breeder reactor achieved criticality. Therefore, you can expect a question on this topic. So, guys, Santi Act, what are the salient features of that? So, first is private sector entry. Okay, so for the first time, this act allows private entities to operate nuclear plants in India. So it breaks the government monopoly. The second is, guys, you can see it puts a cap on the liability. So 100 crore for small nuclear plants, 3,000 crores for large nuclear plants, and the total accidental liability cannot be more than 300 million SDR, which is somewhere around 3,900 crores. So this is really very, very important. Also, an important provision of this act is that it is giving statutory status to AERB, Atomic Energy Regulatory Board. Further, guys, there is no right of recourse, which removes the provision which is allowed the operator to sue the supplier for defective equipment. So this is also very important. Okay, so please go through this act. There are various important aspects of this act which can be asked in the prelims examination. Guys, you can see here they have come out with Atomic Energy Redressal Advisory Council. Okay, and they have also come out with Claims Commissioner and Nuclear Claims Commission for severe incidents. Okay, so you can see here different types of institutions they have come out in this act. Okay, but the important ones is what? This is the private sector entry. These facts are very important because they will say what is the maximum liability. These are the and the statutory status to AERP. So guys, these two acts you should definitely have a look, go through the fine details because it's factual and you need to remember it. Like this, guys, I have prepared important flashcards which you can revise in the last 15 days, which is on very, very important topics. I have released these flashcards as per this schedule in my private Telegram channel. Also, guys, I have made important questions on these topics which I have predicted for the prelims examination, and you can attempt these tests in form of the full length test, which is all India test. You can attempt this, okay, on these dates. Okay, so please do attempt these questions. This will really boost your marks. Okay, guys, and this is the number of my team. You can connect with my team if you want these important questions and flashcards. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.